How's it going, Reef Keepers? Hope you guys are having an excellent end to your week. I had a recent, I guess, just request from Queen City Reefs. One of my, I guess, kind of my YouTube buddy. We kind of follow each other pretty closely and kind of keep up on what's going on in each other's little reefing worlds. And he was wondering about the Nero 7 and how it's going, how it's holding up basically. Because it is, it's not that Aqua Illumination, doesn't have experience with pumps. I mean, they had the Nero 5, they had the Nero 3, both are pretty reputable. And then they came out with the 7, which is like a heavy hitting hard driver, right? It's the big one. And I've got it right here on this glass end of my tank here, the glass end of the peninsula. And it is, just working like a charm. It has, no matter how gunked up this thing gets, I just feel like it is a large enough, robust enough pump that this is the kind of pump, kind of like an MP40 or MP60, where like you could conceivably go way too long without cleaning it, like egregiously long periods without cleaning it, and it would still be functioning. I can't say that for the Nero 5s. So it's funny. I have like a appointment set on my phone every 3 months to remind me to clean the Nero 5s. And they rarely make it that full 3 months. It's like a couple of weeks before that appointment comes up, they start to make a light grinding noise. And I know that's just because so much gunk has built up on the interior underneath the propeller and stuff like that I just have to yank them out and give them a citric acid run and take a toothbrush to them. But no, the Nero 7 has just been absolutely phenomenal for me. I never run into that with it, and I'm always tempted to not clean it, but then I'm like, look, it's $330, so like I don't want to buy another one. I really am good at keeping up on like periodic maintenance of the stuff that is in the actual glass box in my tank. Return pump's a different story. I'm scared to even disconnect that thing. I hope it runs forever. But the stuff in my actual tank, I periodically, take care of all of it and really keep up on it. So anyway, yeah, to answer your question, Nero 7 working awesome. And I will note that I did take the fish guard off the back of it, and I feel like it's giving it a little extra oomph, a little extra kick to the speed. And I also angled it so that it's kind of like pointing up, driving more detritus into the overflow, but also just creating more generalized flow. It's running at about 70%, and you can see like the elegance coral is, well, it just ramped down. The elegance coral was really moving there a second ago, and then I looked back down and it had ramped down. So I have it actually ramping between 45% and 70%, so that there's constant, and I have all of them set to do that throughout the day. So there's constant like randomized flow hitting the corals from different angles, and especially keeping random flow on that SPS, which is critical. And you can see the polyps kind of like flipping every which way on this, and that's exactly what I want. So they seem to be enjoying it. Plenty of polyp extension. Getting better polyp extension since those radions started to heat back up after I put the light bars on there. Everything in here loves that AB plus spectrum that those are ramping on, and I think we're at like 20% ramp on those. So yeah, combined with the Nero 7 and the 2 Nero 5s on the other side, and the light situation getting better and better as it ramps up every day. I mean, this tank is cruising, guys. So yeah, hope that answers just the question about general update on the on how the Nero 7's doing. And I'll keep you guys posted on everything else. So, all right. Thanks for listening.